Welcome, everybody. I'm not sure how many of you are out here. Late scheduled game, Prior Lake JV against Burnsville JV. We're here at Prior Lake on senior night. This is Scott Kulstead. I'm calling the game for our junior varsity game. Hopefully some grandparents and parents get a chance to see the game tonight here as we normally don't call JV games, but I'm glad to do it tonight. So Burnsville around the arc. Look, gets it into number 42, Sydney Lamont. That shot goes up, no good. Rebound. Burnsville comes down with it. Jocelyn Reuter, the 5'8 junior forward, comes down with it, but she stepped out of bounds. Prior Lake gets the ball back. Emily Johnson gets the ball into Lauren Crosby, who hands it right back. Emily Johnson brings it up. Crosses a timeline. Burnsville in the 2-3. Lauren Crosby outside the arc, looking. Goes left side, stops, pulls it back up. Natalie Toms drives to the bucket. Shot goes right over the basket. Rebound Burnsville going the other way. Reuter back up to Hadorf. Hadorf down to Lamont. Lamont turnaround. Picked away by number 22. Anna Van Helden, the 5'11 8th grader. They're going to call a foul on Burnsville. Reach after the rebound. Prior Lake gets the ball back. That's Burnsville's third foul, and Prior Lake only has 2 for its part. Burnsville leads 10-6 here with 8:39 left first half. Emily Johnson back up to Natalie Toms. Natalie Toms over to Lauren Crosby. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Gets it into Anna Van Helden. Off the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound Natalie Toms. Her shot over the backboard, no good. Burnsville with the ball going the other way. And number 34, Hannah Gleason. That shot no good. Rebound Prior Lake going the other way. Looks like we're going to maybe have a jump, and we do. We have a jump. And the possession arrow favors Burnsville. Burnsville gets it on the alternate possession. In for Prior Lake. Lauren Polishin, Heather McKiernan, Kate Van Helden, and Sierra Kalavig. Out, Natalie Toms, Lauren Crosby, Anna Van Helden, and Sarah Kraus. And let's see what they call. They're going to call a foul on, I think, number 24, Heather McKiernan. No. They call it on Emily Johnson. Team's third. Emily second. Didn't hear the call there. Turnover Burnsville. Emily Kraus up to Lauren Polishin. Lauren Polishin going in, floater, right hand, bucket, good. Prior Lake down by 2, 10-8. And that's going to be a foul on, nope, out of bounds. Out of bounds. I'm trying to, for those of you tuning in at home, I'm trying to do the camera and call the game, and I'm not doing a very good job of doing the camera or calling the game, frankly, but I will try to get better as we go. Heather McKiernan gets the ball into Emily Johnson. Emily crosses the timeline. Burnsville still in the 2-3. Emily looking. Over to Heather. Heather gets it to Kate Van Helden. Kate brings it back to the middle, back to Emily Johnson. Down low to Sierra Kalavig. Sierra Kalavig swooping layup, no good. Don't know if it was blocked, but Burnsville comes down with the rebound. Brianna Shear all the way over to Jada Legrand. Jada Legrand, does she walk before she's fouled? Yes, she does. Traveling, turnover Burnsville. Prior Lake gets the ball back. Number 14, Sarah Kraus in. Emily Johnson out. Sarah Kraus, the 5'7 sophomore, number 14. Lauren Polishin brings the ball up court, crosses the timeline. Burnsville looks like they've fallen into the man. Heather McKiernan drives right side, going in, doesn't go off the glass, but the layup is good. Heather McKiernan knots it up at 10, 7:04 left, first half. Ball tapped away by Sierra Calavig, picked up by Kate Van Helden. Kate gets it over to Sarah Kraus. Sarah Kraus looking, studying. She goes left side, kicks it back up to Kate Van Helden, launches a long three, and it's good! Kate Van Helden drains it. Prior Lake up by 3, 13-10. 6:40 left, first half. Burnsville, number 34. Hannah Gleason, she gets doubled, and they turn it over. Prior Lake gets the ball back. Jocelyn Reuter, the 5'8 junior forward, out. And number 5, Shauna Bruja, 5'6 freshman, is in. Sarah Kraus over to Kate Van Helden. Kate thought about it, goes in hard. Burnsville fans wanted to travel, they didn't get it. Burnsville comes down with the rebound, and it's a jump. I'm surprised they didn't call the travel. Burnsville wanted the travel. Prior Lake thought there was a block. Prior Lake thought there was a travel on the way down, but the refs called a jump. Prior Lake gets it on the alternate possession. Sarah looking into Heather McKiernan. Ball tapped away, and it goes to Prior Lake. Excuse me, Burnsville. Last touch, Prior Lake goes to Burnsville. Looking for the trap. Gets it in the middle. Stolen by Heather McKiernan. Good read. Good way to jump the passing lanes. Heather all the way over to Sarah Kraus. Sarah Kraus over to Lauren Polish, left side, baseline 3, no good. Sarah Kraus on the rebound. She's going up, fouled on the way up, and Sarah Kraus will get 2 free throws with the chance to make it a 15-10 Prior Lake lead with 5:55 left. First half. For Burnsville, number 11, Brooke Hadorf, 5'6 junior, comes in. And I didn't see who checked out, but Prior Lake keeps the ball on the Burnsville tip. Sarah Kraus inbounds the ball underneath, kind of in the corner on the our baseline. Sierra Calavig back up to Heather McKiernan. Heather looking, studying, over to Lauren Polishin. Stutter step, kicks it off to Kate Van Helden. She'll launch the long 3, no good. Rebound Burnsville. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Heather McKiernan. And that will be Prior Lake's 4th team foul and Heather's 1st. Burnsville gets the ball in. Prior Lake still in a 2-1-2 trap. Trying to keep her in the corner, and they get her pinched, but they're reversing it effectively. Prior Lake bumps number 4, Jada Legrand, 5'5 junior guard. Foul on Sierra Calavig, her 2nd, team's 5th. 5:30 left, Prior Lake up by 3, 13-10. Prior Lake in the man-to-man. Bruja thought about the 3, didn't take it, instead drives left and drains it. Layup good. Prior Lake up by 1, 13-12, 5:12 left. Lauren Polishin, guarded by Legrand. Over to Kate Van Helden. Lot of activity on the right side. We got to spread it out a little bit, Lakers. Sarah Kraus, top of the key. Over to Sierra Calavig. She drives baseline, gets pinched and stopped. No good. Kicks it back out. I think the pass was for Sarah Kraus. It went to Kate Van Helden instead. Lauren Polishin driving, floater, left hand, no good. Burnsville with the rebound. They're going the other way. Into number 15, Emma Hanzia. My apologies if I got the name wrong. Bruja with a long 3, no good. Rebound by number 15. Right side layup, no good. Rebound, Kate Van Helden. But first we got to jump. Burnsville keeps it on the alternate possession. Kate Van Helden stays. Anna Van Helden comes in. Sierra Calavig out. Heather McKiernan out. And Sarah Kraus out. Burnsville looking. Bruja with a long 3, and it's good. Prior Lake now goes down by 2, 13-15, 4:12 left, first half. Lauren Crosby kicks it back up to Kate Van Helden. Kate thought about it. Emily Johnson drives, scooping right-handed layup, and it's good. Good drive by Emily Johnson. And Burnsville throws it away. Turnover Burnsville. Prior Lake gets the ball back. Here with 3:54 left. Knotted up at 15. Here, this junior varsity game. Prior Lake against Burnsville on senior night here at Prior Lake High School on February 21st. Hard to believe the month of February is over and we go into section tournaments next week. Lauren Polishin gets the ball in, up to Emily Johnson, number 15. Goes right side, tries to spin left, turns around, no good. Rebound by Lauren Crosby. I think we're going to get a jump, and we do. Prior Lake will keep the ball on the alternate possession. Lauren looking over to Lauren Polishin. Lauren squared, and she's bumped by number 11, Brooke Haydorf. That will be Burnsville's 5th team foul, and for number 11, it will be her first. Lauren Crosby back into Lauren Polishin. Lauren squared. Lauren back up to Kate Van Helden. Kate looking. Lauren Polishin back up to Emily Johnson. Launches a long three, and it's good! Emily Johnson launches a long three. Prior Lake back up by 3. 18-15, 3:29 left. All the way over. Big rainbow pass, but they break the press. Looking, that ball's tipped away, and Emily Johnson comes down with it. We're kind of playing 2-on-2, 4-on-2 if we look. Kate Van Helden off the glass, layup good. Kate Van Helden makes it a 20-15 Prior Lake lead with 3:05 left. Burnsville takes the timeout, and it's their first. And it's a 30-second timeout for Burnsville, trailing by 5, 20-15 here in the first half. Congratulations to Coach Ethan Walker and his wife, head coach Ethan Walker, as they celebrate the birth of their new baby yesterday. So we're happy for the Walkers. Congratulate them. Don't know if Ethan will be here tonight or not. But under any circumstance and no matter what, we congratulate the Walkers and wish them all well. Sydney Lamont gets it into number 5, Bruja. Bruja looks. That's tipped away by Lauren Crosby, but Burnsville keeps it. And they're playing catch behind the timeline, and finally we cause the turnover. Sierra Kalavig picks it up. Lauren Polishin brings it up. Over to Lauren Crosby, right-handed layup, no good. Picked up by Anna Van Helden, no good. And Anna puts it back. She got the first offensive rebound. Her putback no good, but got the second offensive rebound, and the putback was good. Prior Lake up by 7. Burnsville going in. That dish to the right side. Blocked by Lauren Crosby. We're going the other way. Emily Johnson, left side. Oh, they're going to say it was a block. Looked like a little bit of arm to me. Lauren Crosby underneath her own basket. Looking. Over to Lauren Polishin. Her shot off the backboard, no good. And that's a foul on number 22, Anna Van Helden, her first. Team's 6th. Bruja. Back to Lamont, back to Bruja, looking. Stuck in the corner, guarded by Emily Johnson. Tapped away by Anna Van Helden. Burnsville will keep it. Natalie Toms in, Emily Johnson out. Shauna Bruja. Down to Lauren Cervase. Back up to Bruja. Long 3, and it's good. Long, left side 3, and it's good. Prior Lake still up by 4. 22-18, 1:54 left. Lauren Polishin. Bumped, no call. Back up to Lauren Crosby. Lauren Crosby's bump, no call. She's going to go in right side, and they're going to call foul on number 34. I think Lauren's going to get a chance at 2 free throws. What do they say? Do they say it's on the floor or in the act? Nope, they said it was on the floor. Heather McKiernan comes in, and Lauren Crosby comes out. Lauren Polishin, left side, layup good. Off a good pass by Heather McKiernan. Bruja into Cervase. That's up the court. Burnsville wanted the foul. They didn't get it. That layup by Cervase not good, but rebound by Anna Van Helden, stolen by Cervase. That layup is good. And Burnsville down by 4 still, 24-20. And Burnsville on the steal, but Prior Lake gets its own steal. Lauren Polishin fouled on the way up. Kate Van Helden looks like she'll be checking in. First free throw, eyes it up, puts it up, and it's good. Prior Lake up by 5, 25-20, 105 left. Kate Van Helden in, Anna Van Helden out. Van Helden for Van Helden. And the second free throw is good. Prior Lake up by 6. 1 minute left in the first half. Burnsville breaking the press. Bruja thought about the long 3, instead tries to drive it, but her pass, I think she was trying to dump it off to one of her teammates, but that was tapped away by Kate Van Helden. Prior Lake gets the ball back, and they're going the other way. Lauren Polishin. One-hand pass over to Kate Van Helden, looking. Kate brings it back up to Heather McKiernan. Heather McKiernan over to Lauren Polishin. Thought about it, didn't. Handed it back to Heather. Heather's going to try to split the defenders in the lane. Off the backboard, no good, but Heather's going to get a chance at 2 here with 31.7 seconds left. Prior Lake up by 6, 26-20. Heather eyes it up. Puts it up, and it is good. Prior Lake up by 7, 31.7 left. Heather McKiernan, second shot, eyes it up, puts it up. A little bit long, doesn't get the bounce. Kate Van Helden got the rebound, but it was off her foot. Burnsville gets the ball back. Lauren Cervase, that pass up court, stolen by Kate Van Helden. Prior Lake going the other way. Natalie Toms, Sierra Calavig, Kate Van Helden back, looking. Her pass, stolen by number 34, no call, and timeout Burnsville. Keeps the possession. We have 12 seconds left when we come out of this 30-second timeout. Burnsville has used 2 30-second timeouts this half, and they will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Only 12 seconds left. Burnsville trailing by 7, 27-20. Second horn, here we go. Looking into number 34, Hannah Gleason. Hannah Gleason brings it up, 9 seconds left, 7 seconds left. Looking. And Lauren Polishin steals it. She's got to get it off. Countered if it goes. No, it doesn't. Prior Lake goes into halftime up by 7, 27-20. So with a 4-minute intermission, I'm going to step aside and be right back. All right, we're back. 20 seconds left in this intermission. Prior Lake up by 7, 27-20. Here, this Prior Lake JV against Burnsville JV. Coming on the floor for Prior Lake will be Emily Johnson, Kate Van Helden, Lauren Crosby, Heather McKiernan, and Sarah Kraus. For Burnsville, number 5, Shauna Bruja. Number 4, Savannah Islam. Number 2, Brianna Shearer. Number 11, Brooke Hadorf. And number 15, Emma Hanzija. Again, my apologies. Burnsville turned it over. Prior Lake gets the ball back. And now I will try to pay attention to the camera too. Emily Johnson, right side, going in all by herself. Burnsville with the rebound. Stolen by Lauren Crosby off the glass. No good. Ball is a scrum. And it's a jump. Prior Lake will get it back on the alternate possession. Good hustle by Lauren Crosby to steal the pass and go in hard. Looking, Sarah Kraus into Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson, right side, turn around. Over the front of the rim, and it's good. Prior Lake up by 9, 29-20, 15-28 left. Islam crosses the timeline, but picks it up in a really dangerous part of the court. Burnsville takes it in, no good. And the ball's on the floor. We're going to have a jump, and Burnsville will get it back on the alternate possession. Prior Lake up by 9, 29-20, 15-11 left. Burnsville looking. Shearer looking. And she's pushed from, oh, they're saying it was a kick. I thought they were going to call it on Emily Johnson on the push from behind, but it wasn't. It was a kick. Number 2, Brianna Shearer, 5'4" senior guard, looking. Over to Bruja, launches the long 3, and it's good! Prior Lake still up by 6, 29-23. Sarah Kraus. Looking, left side, over to Lauren Crosby. Retreats dribble, back to Sarah Kraus. Sarah looking, and she just switches places with Lauren Crosby, who goes opposite and then comes back into the corner. Emily Johnson hands off to Heather McKiernan at the free throw line. Kicks it off to Sarah Kraus, right side. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Bruja. Burnsville going the other way. Over to Islam. And number 15, Emma Hanzija. That shot no good. Rebound Prior Lake going the other way. Emily Johnson will launch the long 3, and it's good! Emily Johnson drains the 3. Prior Lake up by 9, 32-23, 14-17 left second half. And Emma Hanzija gets over the top of Heather McKiernan and narrows the Prior Lake lead to 7. Emily Johnson goes in hard, scooping right-handed layup, no good. Rebound Burnsville, they're going the other way. Burnsville doesn't have numbers, but it doesn't stop them. And 1. Off the glass, foul on Sarah Kraus, number 14, first of the half. Let's see how many she has in the game. Basket is good. And it is her first, team's first of the half. Bruja gets another free throw here. And 1. Yes, it is. And 1. And the 9-point lead is narrowed to 4. 32-28, 13:45 left. Sarah Kraus looking, studying, guarded heavily by Brooke Hadorf. Picked up by Heather McKiernan at the PL logo. Crosses back, reverse, outside the three-point stripe over to Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson over to Sarah Kraus. She's going to go right side baseline, stops, jump shot, no good. Rebound Kate Van Helden, good rebound by Kate. Kate pulls it back. Doubled in the corner. What's she do? She gets it back up to Emily Johnson. Emily will launch the long 3. That's blocked by Burnsville, but Kate picks it up and stolen by Burnsville. Burnsville's going the other way. Scooping left-handed layup, no good. Rebound by Heather McKiernan. All the way up court. Pass is stolen by Burnsville. Bruja picks it up. Islam off the glass, right side, no good. Rebound by Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson. They're going to call a foul on white number 4, Jada LeGrand. And I was wrong. I think I was calling that as Savannah Islam. That is wrong. It was Jada LeGrand. Lauren Crosby into Anna Van Helden. That shot blocked. Picked up by Burnsville. They're going the other way. Down low. Number 41, Jocelyn Reuter, tries it. Can't get it. On the rebound, there's a jump. Prior Lake gets the ball back on the alternate possession. Sarah Krause looking into Heather McKiernan. Heather McKiernan into Sarah Krause. Looking. Crosses the timeline. Right side. Going in. Back up to Kate Van Helden. Kate looking to sister Anna Van Helden. And, oh, she was fouled before she traveled. And that foul is on 42, Sydney Lamott, a 5'7" freshman forward. That's Burnsville's second foul of the half. And Lamott's first of the game. Krause. Back up to Heather McKiernan, launches the long three, no good. Lauren Crosby tried to chase it down, couldn't get it. Prior Lake back on defense now as Burnsville brings the ball up. Bruja crosses it up into Hanzija, and she's fouled on the way up by Anna Van Helden. Anna Van Helden, the 5'11" eighth grader. Natalie Toms in, Emily Johnson in, and number 25, I don't have her number. I am sorry, I don't have her number on this roster. Prior Lake up by 3, 32-29. Still up by 3. Good rebound, Natalie Toms. Anna Van Helden looking. Emily Johnson picked up by Hanzija. Goes in. Thought about the left-handed layup. Didn't get it. Kicked it over. And it's a jump. And Burnsville gets the ball back. Bruja into Lamott. Lamott over to Shear. Shear in the lane. Floater, good. And that 9-point lead is only a 1-point lead. Prior Lake up by 1. Burnsville down by 1. 32-31. 11:01 left second half. Anna Van Helden looking. Outside the arc. Nope, said her foot was on. It's a 2. 34-31. Anna Van Helden with the bucket. Right side. It was deep, but not a 3. Prior Lake up by 3, 34-31. Each team with two team fouls in the half. Prior Lake with 4 timeouts and Burnsville with 3. .30 seconds left in this timeout. Good chance to thank our sponsors. Burnick Real Estate Group, Primrose Schools, Classic Gymnastics, Greenside Incorporated, PWC, Professional Wireless Communications, Floors to Go, Park Dental, Charlie's on Pryor, Joe O'Connor and State Farm, Prior Lake Savage Optimist Club, Clam Mechanical Contractors, Dr. Carlson Dentistry, Metropolitan Ford in Eden Prairie, Tropical Smoothie, The Lions International, the UPS Store, Old National Bank, M Health Fairview, Spiker and Company, and Jeff Belzers. And such a long list of sponsors, I didn't get the play-by-play, but Burnsville converts. And the Prior Lake lead is back to 1. Lauren Crosby launches the long 3. No good. Rebound by Emily Johnson. Natalie Toms over to Lauren Crosby. Lauren brings it in. Into the lane. Good bucket by Lauren Crosby. Good aggressive play. Stopped when she needed to. Right hand. 10-footer, and it's good. Prior Lake up 36-33. Good work by Lauren Crosby. And Prior Lake with that rebound. And a 3-point lead, 9:58 left. And Anna Van Helden off her hands, off the Natalie Toms pass. Couldn't control it. Burnsville gets the ball going the other way. Burnsville looking. And that's good. Brianna Shearer, 5'4" senior guard, gets it. Prior Lake back up by just 1. Emily Johnson. Back up to Natalie Toms. Looking. Goes left side, over to Lauren Crosby. Lauren thought about the 3. Tried to find Anna Van Helden down low. Couldn't convert. Burnsville gets the ball going the other way. Special thanks to Haley for doing the camera now. Burnsville with the long 3, no good, but Jocelyn Reuter, 5'8" junior, picks up the rebound. That shot no good, and Anna Van Helden's hot, asking her teammates to rebound. And number 15, Emma Hanzija with 2 shots. First one no good. And a line change here almost for Burnsville and for Prior Lake. Anna Van Helden out. Natalie Toms out. Number 25 for Prior Lake out. Emily Johnson, Sarah Kraus, and Kate Van Helden in. Up court to Sarah Kraus. No good, fouled. Sarah Kraus eyes it up, puts it up, and it's good. Prior Lake up by 1 again, 37-36. Okay. Number 25 for Prior Lake. I didn't have her on the roster, but her name is Sophie. So I don't want to miss her name. Last touch, Burnsville. Prior Lake gets the last touch, Prior Lake. Burnsville gets the ball. Prior Lake up by 1, 37-36, 8:45 left. Burnsville with a chance to go up by 1 or 2 on a 2 or a 3. Burnsville cross it. No, they didn't. They turned it over. Jada Legrand. Sophie Gardner, number 25, mystery player. We got her. She wasn't on the roster, but I'm glad we know her now. Heather McKiernan in. Emily Johnson. Over to Lauren Crosby, launches the long 3. No good. Rebound by. It was last touched by Kate Van Helden. Burnsville gets the ball back. My guy, Logan Giles, video extraordinaire, is in the house. Maybe you can, I'm filming the JV game. You want to get the camera for me? Giddy up. Special thanks to our guy, Logan Giles. And the academic update. It's coming tonight. Jada Legrand, 5'5" junior, looking. Looks back door. Nope. Over to Emma Hanzija. Her drive to the basket, no good. Last touch, Prior Lake. Prior Lake still up by 1 with 8:07 left. And what are they going to call? They're going to call a blocking foul, I think, on number 15, Emily Johnson. Let's see, do they do it? I think they do. It is Emily Johnson, her third, team's fourth, 8:03 left. Emma, no good, gets her own rebound though, backs out to LeGrand. Thought about the three, didn't take it, but number 34, Hannah Gleason will, that's no good. Oh, lots of body there. And Burnsville coach calls a timeout before the refs would have called a kick. So Burnsville will get the ball coming out of the timeout. Prior Lake up by 1, 37-36, 7:47 left. My guy Logan's asking me, did I just decide to do it? And I said yes, because it's a special night, it's senior night, and the JV team, we normally don't call the JV games, so I just figured that their grandparents and parents and friends and family would want to see them play too. So I just said, I'm going to call the game, and so I did. I just called it. I just decided to call it. So it is 25 seconds left in this timeout. As I've said, Prior Lake up by 1, 37-36. I think there's 7:47 left in the game. Prior Lake has 4 team fouls for the half. Burnsville has 3. Prior Lake has 4 timeouts left, and Burnsville has but 2. Number 11, Brooke Hadorf, 5'6", junior center, will inbound the ball for Burnsville right in front of their bench. Into LeGrand. LeGrand over to Bruja. Bruja looking, guarded by Sarah Kraus. Into LeGrand. Right side, no good. Couldn't get it over Kate Van Helden. And number 4, Jada LeGrand, hacks on Heather McKiernan, number 24. That will mean 4 team fouls for Burnsville. And LeGrand, that is her 4th personal foul of the game. One more and she'll be done, so she sits down on the bench. 7:28 left. Prior Lake still just up by 1, 37-36. Emily Johnson crosses the timeline. Hands it off to Heather McKiernan. Back up to Emily Johnson. Launches the long 3. No good. And Burnsville gets it going the other way. Jada Bruja, left side. Brianna Shearer gets Heather off the ground. Stops, pops, no good. There's a jump. And Prior Lake will get it on the alternate possession. Anna Van Helden in, and Emily Johnson out. Lauren Crosby into her friend Heather McKiernan. Heather looks, gets by Brianna Shearer, back up to Sarah Kraus. Sarah looking, hands it off to Lauren Crosby. What's Lowe going to do with it? She backs it up, cross court over to Sarah Kraus. Looking to go down low into... Wanted to go down low to Anna Van Helden, but Anna was camped out in the lane just a bit too long, so says the ref. 3-second violation. Prior Lake turns it over. 6:42 left. Prior Lake up by 1, 37-36. Bruja tried to pass it to number 12. Again, I don't have her number. Tried to pass it to number 12, but that ball was tipped out of bounds by Prior Lake. And Burnsville keeps it. Looking. Hadorf. Back over to Shearer. Shearer looking, cross court over to Bruja. Bruja looking, hands it back off. Down low. She's in the lane quite a long time too, but Emma Hanzija, she launches a long 3, no good. Prior Lake comes down with the rebound. Lauren Crosby bringing it up right side. Back towards the center of the court on the PL logo. What's she doing? Hands it off to Heather McKiernan. Heather looks just inside the arc, drains it. It's a 2, but it's a good bucket. Prior Lake gets off that 37 mark. Up now by 3, 39-36, 5:48 left. And it's on the floor. Good hustle by Heather McKiernan. Ball taken away. Lauren Crosby comes up with the control. Goes around Anna Van Helden's screen. Kate Van Helden gets it. Left side, no good, but she's going to go to the line. Foul by number 2, Brianna Shearer. And that will be Burnsville's 5th. And for number 2, Brianna Shearer, that's her 2nd. Natalie Toms will come into the game. Kate Van Helden misses the front end. Natalie Toms in. Lauren Crosby out. Oh, rims around, no good. Good save by Anna Van Helden, but her attempt to keep the ball in play, no good. Burnsville gets it going the other way. Emma Hanzija can't convert on the layup. The scrum on the floor. Natalie Toms and Burnsville wrestling with it. The refs call a jump. Burnsville keeps it on the alternate possession. 5:22 left. Prior Lake up by 3, 39-36. Bruja back up to Hadorf. Hadorf looking. Jump shot, baseline, no good. Nothing but air, really. And Sarah Kraus comes out the rebound, finds Anna Van Helden breaking, and she's fouled by number 15, Emma Hanzija, the 5'9" sophomore center. And is it a shooting foul or on the floor? The refs say it is on the floor. Emily Johnson in. Sophie Gardner in. Heather McKiernan out. Kate Van Helden out. Anna Van Helden to Sarah Kraus. Looking. Natalie Toms. And they're going to say it is a hold or a moving screen, offensive foul on number 22, Anna Van Helden. That is her 4th, team 6th. Anna Van Helden out. Kate Van Helden in. Van Helden for Van Helden. Burnsville looking, finally crosses the timeline. Kind of stuck on that side there, tapped away by Sarah Kraus. Burnsville keeps it. They'll inbound the ball right in front of their own bench. All the way over to Brianna Shearer. Outside the three-point stripes, picks up her dribble. Lamott tries to turn, back up to Shearer. Nope, back up to Hadorf. Hadorf shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Over to Burnsville. What they trying to do? They're trying to skip it all the way over to Shearer. Launches the long three, no good. Rebound by Natalie Toms, and they're going to call it a jump. Natalie Toms and Shauna Brua fighting for the ball. And this too stays with Burnsville. 4:29 left, 39-36. And they're going to call a foul on Emily Johnson. I think that's her 4th, but it will be team 6th. Let's see what they call. Natalie Johnson, yes, in fact it is. Team 6th, yes, in fact it is. And it is, in fact, her 4th. Brianna Shearer eyes it up, puts it up, and it is good. 39-36. 4:28 left. Jada LeGrand playing with 4 fouls. She comes in. Number 11, Brooke Hadorf, 5'6" junior, sits down. Shearer eyes it up, puts it up, and it is good. Prior Lake up by 1, 39-38, 4:28 left. Natalie Toms looking, loses the handle. And she travels. Burnsville bumped. No call on the travel. No call on the bump. They called the travel. And so Brianna Shearer gets the ball. Inbounds the ball. Prior Lake playing defense. Shearer looking back up to Bruja. A bucket would have put them ahead. Sophie Gardner gets the rebound. Over to Emily Johnson. Emily Johnson looks over to Sarah Kraus. Sarah Kraus going in. And it's a foul on the floor. And it'll be a 1-and-1. It will, in fact, be in a 1-and-1. Number 15, Emma Hanzija. She gets tagged for her 4th. And no, excuse me, I'm always wrong again. Number 12, I don't have her name in the roster. It's her 1st, but nevertheless, team 7th. Sarah Kraus eyes it up, puts it up, and it's good. She gets the other one, 40-38. On a make, it's still a 1-possession game here. Up by 2 now. Let's see if we can make it up by 3. Do we? Eyes it up, puts it up, and it is no good off the front of the rim. And Burnsville comes down with the rebound. It is still a 1-possession, 2-point Prior Lake lead. 4 minutes and counting. Burnsville comes back with the offensive rebound. And she's in the lane a long time. No, they're going to tag Lauren Crosby, I think, and that is going to be our 7th. So we are going to play the rest of this game at the line here, my friends. I tagged Kate, not Lauren. Kate Van Helden. Nothing but air, so she doesn't get the second. I gotta start I gotta stop. My guy Logan Giles he's basically elbowing me under the table. He's basically calling me an idiot because every time I call a foul, I always get it wrong. So my guy Logan Giles is like, study up, man, get better. Telling me I just shouldn't say anything, and that's probably sage advice from one of Prior Lake's smartest and brightest. I know that's right. So do you want to do the academic update at the varsity game, or just before the game, or at halftime, or when do you want to do the halftime of the varsity game, academic minute update?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
There's only, probably 2 or 3 more left?
If we're allowed to broadcast at section games, this might be the swan song. This might be the season finale of the academic update. So we gotta exhaust that full minute. You gotta come prepared, man.
I know, I'm going to have to write notes.
You're gonna have to write notes as though you're studying for a quiz.
I have to write notes on the notes.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take notes on your notes.
Yeah.
There'll be a test on your tests. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 coming out of the timeout. Burnsville with 2 left, Prior Lake with 3, each team with 7 team fouls. Prior Lake up by 2, 40, 38, 3:35 left. Prior Lake with the ball coming out of the timeout. Heather McKiernan into Emily Johnson. Back door, no good. And Burnsville comes down with the rebound. Almost stolen by Lauren Crosby. Good hustle by Lowe. Jada LeGrand over to Lamont. Lamont looking. Cross court tipped, but picked up by Shauna Bruja. Left hand, no good. Fouled on the way up. And I think they are going to tag 24, Heather McKiernan. 24, Heather McKiernan, her second, team's 8th. And Bruja drains the first. It's a 1-point Prior Lake lead. We got ourselves a ball game, folks. A made free throw here, and we're knotted up at 40. Are we, in fact? Yes, we are. We're knotted up at 40. First time it's been tied in a long, long time. 3:14 left. Prior Lake with the ball, bringing it up. Going from my right to my left. Emily Johnson looking back up to Heather McKiernan. She's trying to dribble left side. Over to Lauren Crosby. Left side 3. Thought about it. And no, because it hit the stanchion up above. Dead ball. Prior Lake back on defense. And Prior Lake in the trapping, full court. What are they going to do? They might even get a 10-second call, but no. LeGrand crosses the timeline, and who fouled her? And they're going to call that on number 21, Kate Van Helden, her second. And LeGrand goes back to the line. First free throw, no good. Rebound by Kate Van Helden. Over to Heather McKiernan. Up court to Emily Johnson. 2:43 left. We're knotted at 40. Emily back up to Sarah Kraus. Reverses, goes right side. And she's fouled. Are they going to give her 2? Yes, they are. Sarah Kraus, 2 big free throws here with 2:35 left in the game. Knotted at 40. And that foul is on number 11, Brooke Hadorf. That's her second, team's 8th. And Sarah Kraus drills the first. Prior Lake goes back up by 1. 41-40. Second free throw, bounces in and out, and Burnsville comes down with the rebound. Prior Lake up by 1, 2:30 left. Hadorf drains the 3. Good golly, Miss Molly. Prior Lake goes down by 2 with 2:22 left. And Prior Lake Plenty of time left, though. Emily Johnson scooping right-handed layup. No good. Rebound Burnsville. They're going the other way. The Burnsville fans wanted a foul on Johnson. They're not going to get it. And that entry pass into number 15, Emma Hanzija, that goes out of bounds. Prior Lake gets the ball back and a bit of a reprieve. Up by 2, 43-41. Anna Van Helden will be coming in. Emily Johnson all the way over to Lauren Crosby outside the three-point stripe. Gets it in, pivoting over to Sarah Kraus. Sarah Kraus into Heather McKiernan, launches a long three. No good, but can Kate get it? No, she can't. Kate wanted the push. Refs didn't agree. Anna Van Helden in, Sarah Kraus out. Prior Lake down by 2, 1:48 left. Shauna Bruja, that pass stolen by Emily Johnson after it was tipped away. Prior Lake with the ball back and a chance to tie it or go ahead by 1 on a 3. Emily Johnson over to Anna Van Helden. Anna over to Heather McKiernan. Heather looking. Lost the handle, but picked back up by Anna Van Helden. Her pass turned over, picked up by Burnsville. Tapped away, but LeGrand keeps it. Back up to Bruja. Bruja looking, guarded by Emily Johnson. Tapped away by Lauren Crosby, almost stolen, but Burnsville comes up with it, and they're going to tag Lauren on the reach. 1:10 left. Lauren Crosby, her first, team's 10th. Burnsville in the double bonus. First free throw is good. Brooke Hadorf, 5'6" junior, drains the first. They're up by 3. It's still 1 possession. A made and it goes to 2 possessions. Timeout, Prior Lake. Timeout, Prior Lake. Coach Peter Linsky calls a timeout. He's still got, I think, 2 left. Plenty of time, ladies. It's still 1 possession right now. A made free throw makes it a 4-point game and a 2-possession game, but we still have plenty of time. Still plenty of time here on this senior night at Prior Lake, February 21st. Hard to believe the regular season ends tonight and sections start on Wednesday. Very hard to believe that. My, oh my, the season goes fast. Especially when you can work with a guy like Logan Giles. Logan Giles is my guy. There's no question about that. No question about that. 1:10 left. Coming out of the timeout. 41-44. Prior Lake trails by 3. They led as many as 9. Second free throw, and it's good. It's a 4-point, 45-41, Burnsville lead. Emily Johnson crosses the timeline, 1:05 left. Going in, scooping left hand, no good. Burnsville with the rebound. Prior Lake, are they going to foul? Yes, they do. 56 seconds left. It's still okay. It's a 2-possession game. 2 made free throws. It's still a 2-possession game. 56 seconds left. Eyes it up, puts it up, and it's good. Now we're up by 5. Excuse me, Burnsville's up by 5. We're down by 5. We have a 5-point game right now. 56.1. Eyes it up, puts it up, and it is also good. It's a 6-point. Burnsville leads. Still 2 possessions, 54 seconds. Plenty of time if we can get a 3 now. Heather McKiernan back up to Emily Johnson. Burnsville in the man. Kate Van Helden steps back, 3, no good. Rebound by Burnsville. And number 42, Sydney Lamott will shoot 2 free throws here. It's 2 possessions, so a make makes it 3. 2 makes, still 3. First free throw, no good. Right now, it's still a two-possession game, 39.5, plenty of time. Plenty of time, ladies and gentlemen. Second free throw, dribbles, eyes it up, puts it up, and it is no good. And Heather McKiernan comes down with the rebound. But they're calling a jump. Doesn't matter. Prior Lake keeps it, although we get it on the alternate possession. That means the next jump goes to Burnsville. Emily Johnson quickly crosses the timeline. Launches a long, top of the key three. Was it good? No. And last touched by Burnsville. Prior Lake keeps it. 27.5 left. Still plenty of time if we can get a quick bucket. Lauren Crosby will inbound the ball. One of the smartest players on the floor, I have no doubt. Lauren tapped away by number 4, Jada Legrand, playing with 4 fouls to match her jersey number. Lauren Crosby will inbound the ball near us, opposite the Prior Lake bench. Looking into Emily Johnson. Down low to Anna Van Helden. Left side, no good. Burnsville comes up with the rebound. Number 42, Sydney Lamont, and she's going to have 2 more free throws. Still, Prior Lake trails by 6, 47-41. Sarah Krause in, Kate Van Helden out. Now we're getting into a little bit of nail-biter time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what Sydney Lamont does here. If she makes them both, we have a 3-possession game. And she made the first, so we have a 3-possession game. Burnsville up by 7, 48-41, 21.4 left. Dribbles, eyes it up. Puts it up, and it is no good. Rebound by Anna Van Helden. Up to Heather McKiernan. We got 19 seconds left. Into Sarah Krause. Over to Emily Johnson. Long 3, right side. No good. Lauren Crosby did a good job to keep the ball in play. And all that back and forth goes over and back. Prior Lake down by 7 with 5 seconds left. This is going to be a road too hard, I think. And Burnsville is just going to hold it. Prior Lake will fall. 48-41 in this JV game. Prior Lake takes it on the chin. 48-41 here in this JV game. And we will be getting ready here for the varsity game. So those of you that want to tune into the varsity game, you'll have to look at the other link that I created. So I'm going to log out of this, and we're going to set back up for the varsity game here in just a few minutes. Tip-off at 7 o'clock for the varsity game. And again, Prior Lake takes it on the chin, 48-41 here in this JV game in season finale.